As far as companies promoting gender equality in the workplace goes, one thing I feel very strongly about is the issue of how females get home after work, after a day of work. And I believe it is legislated that companies and workplaces in general are required legally to provide a drop back, for example, if women are working beyond a certain hour at night. But I am fairly confident that that is not universally implemented. And I personally know of at least some women who face the issue that, especially because a large part of the workforce is in the unorganized sector, where it is much more difficult to implement these laws, good as they may be on the book. It is very important to start taking these things in the spirit in which they're intended, not just by letter, and actually make sure that if someone is working, if a female is working beyond a certain hour and it is and she feels that it is not safe to go back at that hour, she should definitely be provided with an escort or a car or something by which she can safely get home. This is one thing that I have experienced. And another thing is how victim blaming tends to happen very easily, and the workplace is no exception to this phenomenon. We saw recently the case of Tarun Tejpal accused of impropriety by a colleague of his. I'm not at all commenting on the so-called truth of the matter or what factually happened, but the fact that so many people were so ready to assume his innocence and to assume that the victim must have some hidden agenda of her own due to which she is kind of slandering this noble man. That is, I think, a very pernicious attitude and something that we have to watch out against. I'm sure I suffer from the tendency as much as anybody else, but it's something that collectively we have to think about and hopefully work on ourselves, that work on realizing that a woman who is accusing someone of sexual molestation or harassment or any kind of inappropriate behavior generally suffers a lot in society anyway. Just taking a stand and saying this was so and so was done to me and this was wrong leads to a lot of questions. Generally her character is called into question, all kinds of accusations are flung at her, words are bandied about, terms are bandied about, and so it is a very courageous step to stand up for what you believe in is right and to stand up against injustice.